On this channel, we are thinking about, we're going to add a 2022 Subaru WRX into the channel. And it just happens to be that I chose to make this video aligning with me adding it to the channel, and it's not an accident. 2022 Subaru WRX prices are, and not just are about to, they are going down as we speak on a daily basis. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about why, how far they're gonna go down, where the bottom is, and I'm gonna try to make everyone in this community and everyone that's watching the video behind the screen like you a more educated buyer, or at least more educated on how to ballpark and benchmark car prices, specifically for the VB generation Subaru WRX. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, we are adding a VB to this channel. I haven't officially announced it, but it is coming to the channel, so definitely subscribe and hit that little bell notification because very few of you actually do that. But let's get into the video. So I know this is a very contentious thing on this channel. People hate when I talk about the financial side of these cars, but the reality is it's so important as a consumer to understand the financial side of what you're doing and where you're putting your money and the decisions that you make about buying a car. Just on Facebook, I saw today while I was taking a break from work and I was eating lunch, I was scrolling through somebody asking whether a 2013 BRZ with 70,000 miles was a good deal from CarMax at $21,000. That's only $3,000 or $4,000 less than that car sold brand new in 2013. And someone commented in the comment section below, blaming a dealer that they got a bad deal at the height of the market and paid $25,000 for the same spec of vehicle, and they were mad at a dealer. The reality is it's their fault. They made a conscious decision to buy that car. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about that with new cars. So I'm sorry I just introed that twice, but that's just something that really did happen to me today, and that's why I want to emphasize the importance of what I'm about to discuss. So let's say you're considering the 2022 WRX. You might have one, right? This might be the warning of you want to get out for a second and then rebuy, whatever it is, or you're considering a 2022 or a 2023. There is a massive amount of 2022s on the market. From what I understand, there are still actually 2022s being delivered to dealers, a backlog of shipments. From what I've heard just on the little bit of digging is dealers can no longer put in more allotment orders of the 2022 WRX. Not especially confirmed yet because I'm not sure what Subaru has in their their back end with how many cars are available, but I do know that 2022s are still arriving to lots, and they probably will for the next like 4 to 6 weeks. And here's the problem. They're not being sold. Now, some of them are, and people are toting on social media that they're below MSRP. You should go buy. But the reality is if you track the market, because I have been literally every day, because I'm on the market to buy one at any given time, they are decreasing in price by the thousands every week and by hundreds of dollars every day. Now, 10 weeks from now, they're not going to be worth $10,000, but the reality is we're getting closer and closer to that invoice price, and that's just because the supply and demand of the market. That is also because the introduction of pre-orders on the 2023 Subaru WRX. So what we're going to find here is in the next 1 to 3 months that the Subaru WRX, at least the 2022, is going to get very close to invoice price. Do we think that we're going to see them sold at invoice price? Probably not, but we're going to get pretty close to that. I do know that right now, as we sit, there are a couple brand new 2022 WRX bases nationwide for sale for less than $29,000 as the advertised price. My bet is that someone, if you were to start making some deals, would dip just below the $28,000 price. But I'm not entirely sure. We know that the invoice price landed as something in the mid to high 27s. The reality is it's actually a little unconfirmed. I've been looking through a lot of different sources, basically dealer information, Subaru information, and there seems to be very conflicting data on invoice price because it was so messy when dealers were putting in these orders, because like even dealers that put in orders 8 months ago are still receiving allotments for the cars. So there's a little bit of nuance around what they actually paid. The reality of the situation is these cars are getting cheaper. Over the next 1 to 3 months, my guess is we're going to see about another $1,000 to $2,000 price reduction in the overall median or mean price of the market. And that's just, again, with what's happening with the market right now. And we are going to see used WRXs start to flood the market because people are going to start defaulting or going underwater on their loans because they bought the cars so high. I've seen people that have paid $35,000 for a base and they're worth something like $28,000. new now, which means they're used are worth $27,000, $26,000. That's going to start happening more and more. And as that wave comes through, we're going to see the full reduction in the used price in this market. My personal hope is that we're going to see a great reduction as well in the premiums, because I'd like to get a premium because of the screen and a few other aspects of the car. But if that doesn't happen, I'm going to get a base because I want to be able to reinvest that money immediately on the channel and buying literally every mod available for the VB WRX. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I would love to have a conversation about what I just talked about in the comment section below. Like always, I will be looking at almost all of the comments. And I say almost all because I'll look at the comments for the first like 3 or 4 months of the video, and then I'll pop back as they come interesting, that kind of thing. But definitely if you want to talk to me, let me know in the comment section below. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you in the next video, and have a great day.